Back day, pull day, going to train some biceps as well. The aim of the game is to get a thicker back. Obviously, I want to optimize my time in the gym. I'm pretty busy with work and other bits. I've got a lot on. Don't want to be spending hours in the gym, but equally, I want to get the physique that looks like I spend hours in the gym. I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how to achieve the greatest pump of your life. First thing that you want is salts, or more specifically, if you've got them, electrolytes. Electrolytes are going to ensure you get a good pump. Make sure you've got your sodium, potassium, generic electrolyte powder. Then what you're going to want to do is make sure you're hydrated as well. So make sure you're having like a litre of water before the gym. And then what you want to do as well is I'm having a scoop of the huge pump serum, and then we're gonna have a couple of these magnify pills as well. On their own, these give you like an absolutely killer pump. I'm gonna hypothesize that if we take both of them together, then I'm gonna literally have the best pump in my life. Two things that I see that people get wrong when it comes to pre-workout and going to the gym is, number one, not having enough water. Like, I'm someone that chronically is dehydrated, so don't drink a lot of water. Make sure you get like a litre of water before you train if you're like me. The second thing is, do not drink your pre-workout in the gym. Plan of attack for today is we're gonna take you through a back workout, a time-efficient back workout. All of my training is high intensity, low volume. So I do ultra high intensity every set that I'm gonna say. So if I'm doing 2 sets of something, every set is till failure. The foundation of the workout is hypertrophy bodybuilding base, because obviously we wanna look good, but I'm not gonna be doing like 4 sets of 8 to 12 of every single exercise, spending like 3 hours in the gym. So we're gonna do high intensity, less sets, go a bit heavier with it, ensure progressive overload, and then also like incorporate some hypertrophy kind of like functional exercises as well. Like weighted pull-ups are what I'm going to start with, and that's like an incredible all-round exercise for muscle gain, for strength, for like not just looking like you can actually lift. So yeah, it's about looking big, feeling big, being big, and fucking don't even know. This is the greatest invention that mankind has ever made, right? Right, I'm already breaking my rule and I'm eating like within half an hour when I'm gonna train. But this is literally crystal meth in a bar. The Oreo carb killers from Grenade. Like, why would you even eat a chocolate bar after consuming this? Man behind the camera is something like shit, like lactose intolerant or something fucking gay. So he can't actually eat the Oreo carb killer bars. Before you die, everyone needs to try these. Grenade, please send me some. First exercise we're gonna start with is weighted pull-ups. We're gonna do a few sets, basically warm up to a working set. Pull-ups, in my opinion, especially weighted, are one of the best back exercises, and like they're just fucking elite. The good thing about weighted pull-ups is it's like one of the few exercises where if you do them when you're cutting, obviously you get weaker the leaner you are, the more you cut. Because you're getting lighter as well with the weighted pull-ups, you're able to still progress and use more weight as you're getting, even if you're getting a little bit weaker, because you're actually getting lighter. Like, you start using a bulk and can barely do like 5 kilos of body weight. But man, I remember when I couldn't even do 8 pull-ups. It's just time and practice literally makes perfect. So you can't do pull-ups, do pull-up negatives. So just literally jump up and lower yourself down. And then also you can use a band as well for the next step, like a resistance band, to help you do that and just really focus on a slow and controlled negative. Right, so next up we'll hit a dumbbell row. So what we're doing is, like with the start of a workout, so we'll basically do alternative planes of motion. So I'll start with like a vertical pull, so like a lat pull down, like a pull up. And then after that, I'll give that kind of plane of motion a chance to rest. I'll then go into a horizontal pull, like something like a T-bar row. A cable row, and in this case a dumbbell row. What we'll do on these as well, proper form on dumbbell rows. I was literally doing this wrong for so long, like 99% of people do it wrong. Rather than just rowing like that, pulling straight up, first thing you want to do is you want to have the leg forwards. That's the same way as you're pulling the dumbbell. So like you're supported by this leg. If you're pulling like on the opposite side, it might feel natural at first. You're going to be fighting with your core to stop yourself from twisting. And the other thing, right, is too much range of motion. So like if you're pulling up like right here, you're going to start to use your rear delt, your upper back, your traps to kind of take over the movement a little bit. So what you want to do, you just want to pull your elbow into your lower spine. So it's literally like that. You're going up, pulling your elbow into lower spine, then pausing, and you'll feel like half reps at first, but you'll feel it so much more on your lat down there. Third thing is, rather than pulling straight up with a dumbbell, kind of like you want to push it forwards and pull back a little bit. So you're pulling in a bit of an arc. If you imagine you had a pen in your hand against a wall, rather than drawing a straight line, you're going to want to draw like a little bit of an arc as you pull back into that lat. And then we'll do 2 sets of this, 6 to 8, super heavy. Drop the weight down a little bit, 10 to 15.
One side's weaker than the other, definitely. You know that the pump formula is good when you like take it and you get super thirsty as it's shuttling all the moisture to your muscles. Like, I'm so thirsty right now. I never get thirsty normally either. We haven't worn a stringer in I reckon about 4 years. I thought this was a vest. The vest from Huge are sick, the new ones. We accidentally got a stringer instead, so. Exercise number 3 is going to be another vertical pull. We're doing a single handle, D-handle, cable pull down, which is definitely not what it's called. But basically, we're targeting the lat. So on these, get a bench, chest supported. If you want to change your game in terms of how you feel back exercises, rather than pulling the weight, imagine that you're driving your elbow down. So imagine that you're just pulling with your elbow. And then what you want to do is you pull your elbow down to your lower spine and squeeze like that. So go 6 to 8 of those. On the first set, I'm going to increase the weight, so I'm hitting failure. And then we'll do a backup set again, 10 to 15. I feel like the test for whether or not you complete a gym is when you can carry 245s and load them on using grip strength alone. If you can't do that, then you belong in the CrossFit class. I love the way I say this in the CrossFit gym. Most hated person alive. Final exercise is going to be a chest supported upper back row to really hit that upper back. So you're going to do a pronated grip, so hands down. You're going to have the seat a little bit lower, so like the starting point is like we're driving just below elbow height and then keeping like our elbows up rather than down. So if you have our elbows up, that's going to hit more upper back. First proper arm exercise. So this is my favorite arm exercise of all time. There's a few reasons for this. So we're going to do a seated cable curl. The reason it's so good is because you're going to be training that lengthened range of the muscle. So with biceps, what I do is I do an exercise where we're training the lengthened range when the arm is fully lengthened. And then we'll choose something as well where we're training the shortened range a bit more, like a normal dumbbell curl next. So what you can do is lean forwards a little bit, just so you like alleviate the pressure from that core. And then that's gonna give you a nice contraction. Feel my feet a minute, look at my feet. I actually lie about being 5'11". You can feel me now. I'm actually 5'5". Can't reach the floor on a bench. So now what we'll do to finish up is a 15-minute circuit, so a Metcon. I'll be doing these quite a lot. I'll show upstairs. Right, so we're gonna finish on a 15-minute Metcon session, which is metabolic conditioning. It's like a high intensity, basically CrossFit, a combination of weight training and cardio. So we're training at high heart rates. This, in my opinion, is the best type of cardio for body composition. I always turn my nose up and stuff like this, but number one, it saves loads of time. Number two, it's one of the best forms of cardio for body composition. And number three, it only takes 15 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is 3 exercises in a circuit. I'm gonna do a 15-minute E3 mom. So every 3 minutes on the minute, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 12 seconds all-out sprint, straight into 12 to 15 crunches, straight into 12 to 15 dumbbell bicep curls. That'd be 1 round. I have 3 minutes to do a round. I'm gonna do 5 rounds in total. So if I take 2 minutes to do that first round, then I have 1 minute to rest, so up until the 3-minute mark. First rule of CrossFit is you gotta do it topless in order for it to be effective and show off your disjointed physique. And we're done. Back day, completed it. Absolutely ruined. You're gonna need some food now, rest. Hit like if you liked it, drop a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Training plans, workout plans, if you want custom meal and training plans. Physique Incubator is my coaching platform, and then one-on-one coaching as well. You can get in touch with me there if you wanna get in shape. I'm dead, there you go.